Yo, what is up, you guys? It's the Michael Myers. Welcome back to a brand new live stream, man. Happy Sunday, happy Easter to all of you guys. I know it's Sunday. Um, it's Sunday and Easter. So I know it's kind of a busy day out there. So I know you guys probably got your plans going on. Not sure how many people will tune in, but just gonna be doing a quick one, man. Pretty much, yeah. Just me saying to you guys, happy Sunday, happy Easter. Hope you guys are spending a good time, uh, with your families and stuff like that. For me, I don't really, it's not really celebrated, you know, but it's for sure just a chill Sunday, man. To me, it's just another Sunday, just at the house, man. Nothing much. Not didn't go like shopping, grocery shopping, none of that. So yeah, it's definitely a chill day inside today. Uh, but yeah, like I said, hope you guys are spending it good, spending it good. I know there's a lot of, you know, stuff, that you could say it's part of the tradition. Um, when it comes to the holiday, a lot of people do like to do different stuff. And yeah, I've kind of gambled into a little bit of it, as a kid, obviously. But like I said, man, it's not really celebrated here like that. Like we understand it, but yeah, and I don't even know if it's you know, in each person individually. It could be just that, even people like don't who are actually, like, you could say, believe in it, people who actually celebrate it don't do much neither, because you could say we're in a time, people don't really do much. Uh so yeah, so to me personally, it's just another day, another Sunday. Like I said, it's gonna be a chill one. I actually was thinking, man, about any. I'm pretty sure there is some. I know for sure there is some, but I can't really think about it. Like, I can't really think about their names. Horror movies. Easter horror movies. Like I said, there's a few. I've seen a lot that are, you could say, crappy, low budget movies. Those, you know low budget independent movies you see, like, you know on Shutter or whatever, Netflix, whatever the case is. Walmart has a section where they have like the low budget movies, like the independent movies and stuff like that. Low budget movies like that. I know there is some like rip-offs and stuff, like, kind of like what came to mind right now. You guys know, like, the silly Sharknado versus Octopus. They're like a whole series on that, kind of like that. Stupid films like that. So I've seen that, but I don't know if there was, like I said, I'm pretty sure there is some. You guys could probably, you know, ring my, remind me or ring some bells. You could say, but yeah, I know there's a few, but you could say there isn't really one that you could say stands out, that, like, you know it's thought about right when, Easter is brought up. Like, you could say like a popular opinion one. Um, and yeah, and like I said, it's kind of like, it could be a silly thing, which is probably why all the movies are, the way they are. For example, this was about a week or two ago, 3 weeks ago. I was at the used DVD store, man. I did show you guys some of those new DVD scores in the previous live streams. You know, my closest DVD store. I was looking through the movies, and there's this one, and I saw a title, and I was honestly gonna pick it up for the heck of it. I knew it was a kind of like a one of those, like I said, low budget dumb movies. What was it called? I think it was called East. Happy Easter Massacre, something around those lines. It's pretty much, Easter with the massacre. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I was gonna buy it for the heck of it, but I was like, no, I don't need that in my collection. But yeah, movies like that I'm talking about, like low budget, silly movies. I don't think we've gotten like one that stands out. Back then, at its prime, in the golden era of horror movies, I'm not sure if we got any. Like I said, I kind of blink out. I know we on the channel, on the live streams, we always talk about like the holiday horror movies. They're always fun, for sure. Definitely a fan of the holiday movies. But like I said, for Easter, there's not a lot that stand out like that. Like I said, there could be some from back then, the golden era, the '80s. Like that same thing, probably low budget, underrated. I know a lot of, like, for example, the one movie that I definitely want to check. I know tomorrow, April Fools. Uh, there's a lot of, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of horror movies of April Fools, but of course April Fools Day had I believe that's a horror movie from, I think back then, the '80s, if I'm not mistaken. The golden era is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, so for example, that's an example. So for April Fool's Day, we have, the April Fool's Day original. I think there's a remake too. Um, yeah, I haven't seen it in a while. I definitely want to see it. Some people kind of consider that a classic, but yeah, so I definitely am looking forward to that one of these days. What's tomorrow? But yeah, and you know what? That's one of those films, April Fool's Day, the original, that is in my bucket list. Like I'm always, every time I'm in the like DVD stores trying to come across some new DVDs, that's one movie that I'm always on the lookout for, because yeah, I've been trying to get it. I know a lot of old school '80s underrated movies, especially, are kind of rare to kind of find. Uh, at a used DVD store for like $2-3. It's kind of rare. Like I've seen a few, um, but not as oftenly. Especially, like I said, underrated movies are definitely. I think you gotta. I've come to that point, where you definitely are trying to own a DVD of a classic movie. Like I said, underrated. And you just gotta look it up on eBay, dude. I think that's the cheapest way. I've done that a few times, a few movies. You know, Ended up buying on eBay, couldn't find them anywhere. Uh, Stuff like that. But yeah, I definitely gotta go back to the DVD store, man. I haven't picked up any DVDs. Am I gonna watch anything today? I'm not sure yet. Like I said, hopefully I do, because I mean I'm just gonna be at the house today, not much going on. So yeah, I'll probably pop some in tonight, man. Um, like I said, there's a few movies that definitely been trying to rewatch, especially some of those new scores. There's like literally only one uh movie I gotta watch from you know from those new scores that I've bought. But yeah, man, like I said, I gotta go back. Um, I always try to come across some good films, man. Even some of the modern movies. You guys know I'm not like the hugest fan. There's a lot of movies, man, that I haven't seen that you could say are like, you could say, quite popular, uh, fan favorites. You could say within the past 10 years. But honestly, dude, I haven't seen a lot of them. You know, uh, Dating from the past 10, 15 years. Uh, yeah, because I don't know. I just feel it kind of, I wouldn't say it got watered down, but it just really isn't the same no more. And there's been some points, where it does come back, you know, like right now, I think the genre is doing pretty good. I mean, we got a lot of good stuff coming, uh, a lot of funny, silly stuff, man. Which at the end of the day, yes, it is silly. We might kind of look down on it, but it's happening, and I think that's all that matters. No matter what they do, like I said, within the last 10 years I haven't seen a lot of, the, you could say, popular ones. So even those movies, like modern movies, I'm always in the hunt at these DVD stores, used DVD stores, because obviously, man, there's a few I want to check out, and I don't, soon as they come out new on Blu-ray or DVD, I don't instantly buy them, because, like I said, to me personally, paying full price, I just don't see it, especially, when it comes to these modern horror movies. I just, like I said, I just wait. I'm always on the hunt for some of those modern movies. For example, there's a few that stick out, that I've been on the look for. You know, certain titles that just are like in the back of my mind. Talk to Me, which I think was last year. Uh, Popular movie. I seen people like really praise it, but I've also seen a nice handful of people, you know, um, not really with the hype, not didn't really see the goodness in it. But that's one that I do want to check out. That's like one of the recent ones that you could say were like a popular opinion. Talk to Me. Another one, and it's kind of silly, but Megan, for some reason, that one always comes to my mind. Like I'm always like if I see Megan, I'll probably pick it up. Because yeah, I've been interested in seeing that since it came out. But like I said, I never had the chance. I had a chance to get it like a retail, Walmart or whatever, but like I said, I just don't see myself paying full price. But yeah, I mean, for $5-6, I'll probably get it. Favorite Tyrese Daniels, what's up, Tyrese Daniels? Happy Easter, man. Hope you're doing good. Appreciate you tuning in, man. Favorite movie, man? That's a hard one. That's definitely always a hard one. I mean, even favorite horror movie is kind of hard. Obviously, I have my top five, top 10, whatever. But it's always changing, dude. Lists, rankings, and lists, top 10 lists like that. They're always changing. I feel like when each viewing, each rewatching. So yeah, I mean that's for sure a hard one. It's for sure a hard one. I don't think. Do I have a favorite horror movie that's not horror? I'm not sure, man. There's a lot of good movies I like outside of horror. Uh, I don't know, dude. Like a favorite movie in general. That's like a good question, man. I'm definitely a challenging one. Definitely a challenging one. Uh, but of course we have our favorites um, within the horror genre itself. So yeah, I mean, I've done top fives and stuff like that. You know, a lot of classic movies, man. It's always hard for me. Like I think I did a top 20 horror movies of all time a while back, and that was kind of challenging, dude, especially putting them in order like that. Putting one film over the other, it's kind of hard, especially when you get down to like the top fives. But I mean, it still manages to work, right? um but yeah, man, I mean, a lot of classic films, man, a lot of classic films out there. Definitely it's my favorite. You guys know me, man. I'm old school. I always go back to that golden era, the 80s, late 70s, 80s, even the 90s, dude. I feel like the 90s is kind of underrated. Not really, because I would say like the late 90s. Late 90s, thanks to Scream. I feel like definitely the Scream was definitely a game changer, man. Definitely saved the genre. So that's a good thing, man. But yeah, I mean, there's changing gears here. Um, I wanted to show you guys some of the new stuff I've been working on. Right now, I was actually supposed to do. I was supposed to release an unboxing video. Um, I think on Friday. I mentioned it to you guys on my last live stream. Got kind of busy, man. I wasn't able to finish editing that damn unboxing video, but it definitely will be coming either maybe probably tomorrow or within the next few days. But for sure this week, man, I will be giving you guys a new unboxing. Uh, you Scream fans will definitely love it. As a matter of fact, I might bring out the mask right now. Uh, so yeah, so I got that the unboxing coming, and soon after the unboxing, I definitely will be doing uh a costume test. I'm gonna be dropping a costume test. This is my first costume test. Um, out of like the net, because right now I'm like currently working. You could say like on 3. Um, and this first one is gonna be it's gonna be the first to drop. Like I said, I might drop it right after the unboxing. It's filmed already. I'm still debating whether to get more clips or not. So pretty much this costume test, man, this cosplay, I've done it in the past. You guys seen this cosplay. So this first one is not a new one. It is updated. It's an updated version. Um, and yeah, so I do have a version of this costume test on my channel. I think I did a few years ago. And since then, I've kind of upgraded it. I do plan on doing another updated version in the future, in the near future, because um like I said, there is a cosplay that I'm still gonna be working my way up there. And I'm gonna just say it, Jason from Jason Goes to Hell. I don't know if you guys could see I got the mask right there. So yeah, actually the other day, man, I was able to shoot some clips for this costume test. Like I said, there's gonna be version 2 of the Jason Goes to Hell cosplay. You guys could go check out the first one. So pretty much, man, the clothing, I have it right here. I might show it to you guys. So the clothing is the same. If you guys go look at that cosplay video, I think it was like 2000. Let me think, like 2018. It's been quite some time, But yeah, so this is around that time is when I put this together, and I did that costume test. It was a short costume test, nothing major. Same with this one. Same with this version 2 of this cosplay that I'm about to drop. It's not gonna be big. Like I said, I'm thinking of using whatever I have. But like I said, I'm still thinking of maybe going back. Who knows? But yeah. So this is gonna be version 2, you guys, of the Jason Goes to Hell cosplay. I'm gonna show you guys the update, what I've done. The upgrades is gonna have, and like I said, this is a cosplay that I am still eventually going to be working on. So even though I do drop this costume test in the next few days, definitely be expecting a version 3 in the near future. Like I said, the other cosplays that I'm working on will be coming before before version 3 of this. But the reason, I'm trying to, like I said, I'm still gonna work on it, is because, as you guys know, Trick or Treat Studios is gonna be releasing their new Jason Goes to Hell mask. And I kind of forgot about it, and I'm like, oh yeah, huh? So we could do it version 3 with that, and probably by then, when they come out with it, I'll probably do more work on these, because I could definitely do a better job, I feel like. So what I've done, if you guys look at the first version, it wasn't as weathered. This version 2, I've weathered it a bit more, as you guys can see. I know it's kind of dark, but yeah, I definitely weathered it more, man. Especially like in the holes, in the ribs of the shirt. But of course, since I'm kind of fresh, I'm kind of new, with the cosplay. I'm you know barely getting my feet wet, when it comes to like working on these cosplays. When it comes to painting and stuff like that, I never really been good at it. You know, so yeah, I mean that's why I don't want to go too crazy. I kind of take my time with these. I don't want to overdo it. There's been a lot of times I've worked on a few cosplays, and I kind of overdo them, and I just don't end up liking them. So for sure, I will be doing a bit more weathering on this. So yeah, definitely stay tuned. I definitely use reference photos for this. I have like the rips and the holes on the shirt. The back is completely clean. I mean, no, it actually does have a few weathering. It has a few paint job. While I was painting it, I gave a few in the back, but definitely not as weathered as it's supposed to be. So yeah, and I got this. Actually, I got the same pants here too, man, from the first costume test. Same pants. I'm surprised. I'm surprised these clothes still fit me. Still fit me. Actually, they barely they barely fit me. They barely fit me. Um, Back then they would feel obviously a little bit more loose. Now they barely fit me. So with these, I actually did modify them as well, dirtied them up. It's mostly like blood, um, and the back is completely clean. So yeah, I will be working on that, and then definitely added the tears and stuff like that. So yeah, man, Jason Goes to Hell, and then of course I have the belt, and let me show you guys the mask. So as you guys know, in the first costume test, like I said, if you guys have not seen the first costume test, go check it out. It's on the channel. I have a playlist of costume tests, so you guys can go check that out. So in that first costume test, I used another mask. It's kind of the same mask, but it's a completely different paint job. It's more of like a purple color. I actually, as a matter of fact, I did do a comparison video of me comparing both of the masks. They're both by Rubies, but as you guys know, man, this one is the more accurate one when it comes to like the paint job, skin tone, um, and yeah. So this new version 2, this updated, I will be using this mask. When I did the first costume test, I didn't own this one. It's actually my brother's. So yeah, I will be using that. So yeah, man, like I said, that's gonna be the first costume test dropping after the what's it called? After the unboxing. Like I said, I'm gonna be dropping an unboxing in the next day or so. But yo, Boogie, what up, man? What's up? Happy Easter, man. Appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm Lay. What shirt is that? This shirt, it's let me see the brand. So this is just, I got it a couple years ago, man, at a thrift store. When it comes to cosplays, I go to thrift stores because they're cheap, especially if you're gonna be like dirtying them, messing them up. Thrift stores is the best bet. So yeah, this shirt is Van Heusen. Van Heusen, that's the brand. Obviously, I'm pretty sure there's information of the exact one they used during production. I know the one, oh shit, low battery, I need to get a charger over here. I know the one they used in the movie was kind of like a jean kind of button shirt, like a bit light baby blue. But of course, due to all the weathering and all the weatherness, aging, it looks navy blue. When you see his look from Jason Goes to Hell, kind of looks like a navy blue. That's why I got this navy blue, and like I said, I just weathered it up. But yeah, man, like I said, and underneath, I know, as you guys know, he does have like tears in his clothes. and he has like his flesh showing. Um, I'm not still not sure what to do with that. Eventually, I would like to maybe try to do something, with that, make it stand out a little more when I do the version 3. Version 3 is gonna be like the, the updated as it gets version, you could say. Um, so yeah, but for now, I just throw on like a brown shirt, just because some of the holes you could see, you could say like, his skin tone is like brown or whatever. But yeah, simple stuff like that, homemade stuff. You should. Yo, Curtis Smith, what's up, man? I'm doing pretty good, man. Appreciate you tuning in. Happy Easter to all of you guys. Like I said, definitely let me know, man, what you guys are doing today. You guys got any plans as of today? Like I said, for me, I don't really celebrate it too much, but I'm just chilling, man, at the house. Appreciate you tuning in. You should get a Devil's. You know what, Boogie? I think I've seen some of those. I know those are a little bit more, you could say, on the high quality side. I think I'm not sure if it's the same. If it's the same one you're talking about, but I think I've seen one. They kind of did like a one that kind of looks like a Freddy versus Jason one. You know, uh, the hood I'm talking about. But yeah, it's always I've kind of thought about it. Kind of I know some people like to start from scratch. They kind of buy like a blank. People who, they do the mold, they sculpt it. People buy blanks and they kind of build it from scratch. Maybe I might do something like that. Who knows? But Ruby's mask does remind me of the Don Post version, though. You know what? I think I'm not sure. I don't think I've seen the Don Post Jason Goes to Hell. I think I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. But I know, it's not really as common as these. I think they're still producing these. I could be mistaken on that. I think you could still get this for like what, 20 bucks, 30 bucks. Uh but yeah, I did not know Don Post had a Jason Goes to Hell. Like I said, I've seen a few different versions. Could be Don Post. I'm not sure if they're Don Post. I think I'm gonna look it up, man. You know what? I think hold on, let's look this up, guys. There's there's a lot of versions of the Jason Goes to Hell mask as far as officially licensed. This is one, like I said, um, and there's also been a few other ones. But yeah, man, that's interesting. Do you like watching mask unboxings? Yeah, of course, man. Of course I do them as well, and I still watch them. Especially when I'm like looking forward. Let me get my charger. As a matter of fact, give me a second, guys. It what's it called? Every time like I'm looking forward to a mask. Yeah, I always watch unboxings. I even watch unboxings, man, of like masks I already have. Just people who are doing the content. Of course, each copy varies, man. So it's always great to see people's different copies and stuff like that. People they definitely you could say give you another view of the mask. Like I said, each copy, each mask varies, especially officially licensed produced masks. They're always gonna vary, within the copies when it comes to paint job and stuff like that. I know a lot of people go for the high end pieces. And just last night, man, I was on YouTube watching people's Jason Goes to Hell cosplays. Dude, there's a lot of sick ass ones that look spot on, dude. Like literally look like they came out of the movie. Uh and yeah, definitely I've seen a lot of sick ass high end, Jason Goes to Hell masks. Really spot on, man. So I'm really looking forward to, man, to what Trick or Treat Studios is gonna have in store for us. You know, when they release their Jason Goes to Hell mask, I really hope the final product is solid enough. You know, because I mean, this one's solid. I really don't mind this one. I like it. You know, um, I know a lot of people like, and the Jason Goes to Hell mask is weird because of course it isn't a simple, hockey mask. You know, the hockey mask is literally like engraved in his freaking brain in his head. So it's a weird mask. So I feel like with the Jason Goes to Hell, I feel like it has to be latex. Um, when it comes to those high end pieces, I've seen people, it's kind of like the tradition. They have like the hood, and then they have the mask, um, the hockey mask, attached. And I know there's a new one. I think they came out with it last year, last Halloween. Um, it was like all over. It was like all over Spirit Halloween, man. You know, it's like it kind of resembles a Jason Goes to Hell. Not quite the same paint job, but you could tell it's a Jason Goes to Hell because you could remove the mask from the face. Maybe if you buy one of those and you repaint it, you know, to make it accurate to Jason Goes to Hell, I think it could look pretty solid. Uh, so yeah, so Dom Post. Interesting, man. I know Dom Post. I don't know if they have a Jason Goes to Hell, man. They have a dump what's it called, Jason X, which I wouldn't mind getting. I've seen a few variations of the Jason X mask, and I'm not talking about the Terminator Jason, the Uber Jason. I know there's latex versions of those. Oh, I wouldn't really care for that one, but I wouldn't mind picking this, like one of these up. You know, his official look in Jason X. Even though you guys know I hate Jason X, but look, check this out. And yeah, I think I've seen these. I've seen these before. Dom Post, Jason X. I'm not sure if this was the one you guys were talking about. I know Dom Post isn't really known, isn't really famous for producing Jason masks. But this one's not bad, man. I know Dom Post. It's a old school company, man. You know, definitely. I've always gotten like rubies and Dom Post's, items, mixed and confused all the time. You know, I always thought they were kind of the same company. You know, but yeah. So a Jason X mask like this, I wouldn't mind having. Um, if I ever come across it for a cheap price or something, but Paper Magic Group, yeah, you see, this is another Jason Goes to Hell latex mask. Paper Magic Group, well, pretty much, yeah. Paper Magic Group, I always forget that Paper Magic Group and Dom Post are kind of the same. So yeah, this is, like I said, they came out with like a Uber Jason mask from Jason X. Like I said, I really wouldn't care to own that one. Yeah, I think the other version is a little better than this one. Like I said, different variations of the Jason X mask. I think even NECA did a what's it called, a Jason X mask. It was like one of their, in the 2000s. It was like one of their very first hockey masks, man. Yeah, the first Jason X mask right there is not that bad, man. I would like to have it. It's $100. Interesting stuff, man. Yeah, even I remember being a kid, going to like the cheap Halloween stores and stuff like that. Um, I would always see different Jason Goes to Hell masks. Like I said, they could be the rubies ones. They just look different, man. They vary. You know what I mean? So Curtis Smith, Eve, ever hear of the story Bunny Man is about serial killing people with his axe? I haven't, man. I haven't. You know what? Yes, and that's what I did mention earlier about like Easter horror movies. There isn't a lot. I know, like I said, I know there's titles. I know one of you guys was gonna bring some up, but I haven't really heard of many, man. You know. So yeah, I haven't seen a lot of you could say Easter horror movies. That's why my channel is based on. I'm starting going with unboxing. Oh yeah, for sure, Boogie. Yeah, I definitely recommend you sticking to that, man. Sticking to that, to doing that, because yeah, that's how you start. You know, definitely if you're trying to grow the channel, definitely that's how you start. That's how I started. You know, just grabbing the phone, grabbing the camera, filming every time I get a new score, man, unboxing it, and there you go, man. That's definitely how you build a channel, man. So definitely do your thing. Definitely will check out your channel, man, when I get the chance. Boogie. Yo, Joseph, the horror guy, what's up, man? Happy Easter. Happy Easter, man. Thank you, man. Hope you're doing good as well. Hope you're doing good as well. Definitely let me know if you're doing anything today. Got any plans for Easter? Appreciate it, man. Like I said, I know it's Easter, it's Sunday. People, you could say, are busy. So yeah, I kind of expected it, but appreciate it. Unstable Freak, what's up? I have a mask similar to that's my favorite Jason mask. Yeah, man. I don't know. To me, the Jason Goes to Hell look is it's one of my favorite looks of Jason, if not my favorite version of Jason. Just the look, man. Just the look. So, like I said, I can't wait for Trick or Treat Studios to come out with their Jason Goes to Hell mask. When they do, I will be doing the version 3, and yeah, and I can't wait. I can't wait. Like I said, I will be giving you guys an unboxing in the next day or so. After that, a brand new costume test, man. I will be giving you guys version 2 of the Jason Goes to Hell costume test. You guys could check out my version 1, man. But have you watched Winnie the Pooh? I haven't. Curtis Smith. You know what? For some reason, I'm looking forward to it, and this is what we were actually talking about it earlier. That's a movie I'm waiting to see at the used DVD stores for a cheap price. I was really close to buying it at Walmart one time. I think it was like $12, and it was the last one too. But I just left it, man. I just left it. But for some reason, dude, I wanna see it. You know, I know it's kind of grown quite a popular, following. I think the sequel just came out too, right? The sequel, and I think they just announced the third one. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Honestly, I didn't expect that. I did not expect that. I thought it was gonna be a crappy, low budget, you know, low budget independent movie. Those movies that you see at that Walmart section with the independent low budget movies. Yeah, that's what I thought. But hey, man, I didn't even. Did it even come out in theaters? Did it have a theatrical release? I think it did. I'm not sure on that, but that's crazy, dude. How it freaking spawned the trilogy, right? Sting, I have not heard of it, Joseph. I have not heard of it. I definitely will look into it. Terminator 2, AB James, what's up, man? That's dope, man. That's a classic for sure. T2, you mean Terminator 2, right? AB James. Sorry, guys. For some reason, the comments are all over the place. Trying to catch up. Happy Easter. Favorite horror movie of all time is tough. Blair Witch Project. AB James, that's a good one, bro. That's a good one. The original Blair Witch, man. I could literally do a whole live chat, man, just talking about the original Blair Witch. Yeah, man. Hope you have a good Easter. Favorite horror movie remake of all time is The Blob. AB James, yeah, I've seen that a lot. A lot of people's favorite remake of all time is The Blob. And The Blob, I recently rewatched it about like 2 weeks ago. I recently got it on DVD. It was like my first time rewatching it in a very long time, and I'm gonna be honest, it wasn't as good as I remember it. Like, it's a good remake. It's a campy, silly '80s movie for sure. Just by that, you watch it, you get those vibes, you get those feelings. That's a given. That makes it a good movie. But I think there's a few other ones that I think I like more. But it's definitely The Blob is definitely one of the best remakes. I do agree with that. Not my favorite remake, but it's one of them for sure. Uh, Favorite movie is Sound of Freedom. Sound of Freedom, man. I haven't seen it. Gotta check that one out. Very sad movie. ABJ. You know what? Oh, I don't. I know it's not really. It's not a horror movie, right? They have Freddy Krueger masks. I love Open. Oh yeah, man. Oppenheimer was a hit. That was like the summer hit last year, man. Yeah, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it though, but I heard it's really all the aspects of that movie, directing, everything. I heard it's like one of the best movies in centuries. Uh, yeah, me too, AB James. I really do like Jason Goes to Hell, man. You know, I rewatched it like last Saturday, man. I have a good time with Jason Goes to Hell. Um, it's a nostalgic movie for me. It's one of the first ones I remember seeing as a kid. Who's seen Winnie the I haven't seen the first one either, man. Like I said, I think the second one just came out, right? I have yet to see Oppenheimer. It's a fun movie. Jason versus Myers. Who would win? I think Myers would kick Jason ass, man. Honestly, you know what I need. Oh yeah, man. Terrifier 3. Yeah, that's really like one of the most anticipated ones this year, man. Later in December, I think, right? Halloween Ends sucks. Oh yeah, man. Still haven't seen Halloween Ends, man. Halloween Ends is just it was a disappointment, man. Most definitely. I'm ready to see. Yeah, you know what, Unstable Freak? I really hope I really hope Terrifier 3, man, is good. Like you said, I'm really looking forward to being a Christmas movie. That should be a lot of fun, man. It goes back to the conversation of like the holiday horror movies and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it, man. Just because it's a Christmas movie, I really hope they pull it off smoothly. Oh yeah, Hatchet, yeah, it's pretty good. She was amazing. Halloween 4, yeah, man, yeah, for sure. Daniel Harris, she's great. I love her. It will be it will be You know what, Curtis Smith, and you're absolutely right because they've already done it with. I think they're doing it with Bambi, like you said. I think those are in production, right? They did it with the Grinch. What else did they do it with? Yeah, a lot of these childhood characters, these Disney characters, they're converting them into horror movies and horror adaptations. And you know what? It's working. Like I said, I didn't think it was gonna work. I thought Winnie the Pooh was gonna be like a cheap, low budget movie that was gonna come and go. But hey, man, they already greenlit a third movie. That's crazy if you ask me. So yeah, I could see it. I could see it. I've heard it's not the first time I've heard about other adaptations. So hey, man, like I said, I mean, that even made me more interested in checking out Winnie the Pooh. Um, so yeah, I want to check it out. And I really hope, man. It's funny you bring that up. Uh, like Marvel characters and stuff like that. And we talked about it on my last live stream too. If they do, a Marvel horror movie, they gotta do Carnage, Venom. That's the horror Marvel movie I want to see. Because what other character has that content that's worth rated R? Has that story? Has that I don't know. Myers got beat on by an old lady. I'd honestly rather blow my head off than watch it. Yeah, man, it's dumb. It's dumb. All the stupid fights in the Blumhouse movies were stupid, man. All the fights between Laurie and Michael. I don't know. It was just silly, man. It was silly, especially ends, dude. It was a terrible way to go out. Yeah, AB James. Yeah, and I think that's the problem, dude. That's the problem with ends is that we get introduced to this new character, which he was a good character. I think the actor did a good job. As far as performance, character development, it has that, but his character really was not needed, and I think that made the movie go downhill. Yeah, that's one of my main issues too, man. How, yeah, it's just stupid, dude. Yeah. Not being about Myers, but I wouldn't mind it. It was a good ending. Yeah, man. It's a dumbass movie. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you know what? I think I always say this. I still rather watch the Rob Zombie movies than the Blumhouse movies. Honestly, like I said, that's the Rob Zombie movies. That's kind of like my era. That's like I grew up with those movies. When those movies came out, that was like when I was getting into the horror genre as a kid. So hell yeah, those movies I would prefer them all day. I'm not gonna delete my channel because of bullies, man. Yeah, man, definitely hope you keep the channel, man. Hope you get to keep your channel. Keep doing your thing, doing the videos, doing, the live streams, the discussions. Yeah, man, definitely keep going, man. Definitely keep doing your thing, man. Do what you do best at, and definitely keep the channel growing, man. Yeah, it sucks that your original channel had to get taken down, man. But yeah. Curtis Smith, like I said, I think I like the Rob Zombie movies better, man. I know those Rob Zombie movies are not good neither. Don't get me wrong. I have a lot of issues with those movies. Like I think 2018 is a better movie than both Rob Zombie movies. Yeah, for sure. As a movie, Halloween movie, um, I think 2018 is a way better movie, but just 2018. I feel. I don't think. That's it. Yeah, like I could rewatch the Rob Zombie movies, but I can't really rewatch the Blumhouse movies. They're not as rewatchable for me. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, for sure. I recommend you doing watch parties, man. That's one thing too. People really like seeing that. I know you would do them back then. Definitely start doing them again. Who would win in your opinion, Mike Tyson or Jake Paul? Damn, man. You know what? Uh, I'm not too deep into boxing like that, but I don't know, man. Honestly, I'm gonna go with the OG man. I'm gonna go with Mike Tyson. Jake Paul, I don't even know. Obviously, I know who he is, but I have not seen him square up or you know spar it out. I haven't seen. I haven't. I don't know. I don't know. I just know he's a YouTuber. That's it. A vlogger. Um, I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. I don't think people saw that coming. What are your thoughts on The Strangers Chapter One? I can't wait. Oh yeah, you know what I did earlier today? They just released like some new posters, man. New posters to the new Stranger movie Chapter One, I think it's called. They're doing a whole new trilogy, which is cool. I'm looking forward to it. The Strangers, don't really recall the last one, but the first one's okay. The first one's pretty good. It's a pretty good home invasion horror movie. Um, and I think they could possibly do more with it. With the concept and everything. I think they could still do more with it. With the trilogy, I watched Wishmaster the other day. Oh yeah, man, it's Unstable Freak. It's been a while since I've seen the Wishmaster movies. I think I have the first two, which I think were the only good ones, man. But yeah, I think the Wishmaster really underrated horror character. I remember I remember watching Wishmaster and getting into it because I have like on DVD I have this it's like a compilation of like different horror characters, like different scenes from different movies and stuff like that. And the Wishmaster, I'm like, who is this? And then thanks to that, I thought it was a documentary. It's like a DVD. It's called Boogeyman Killer Compilation, something like that. I thought it was a documentary on horror, but it's just a compilation of different horror characters. And yeah, that's how I found out about the Wishmaster. So yeah, I think that it's a pretty good movie. I haven't seen them in a long time though. Oh yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, Blumhouse. Those films are just too silly, too gimmicky, like you said. I don't know. It's weird. Like I said, the Rob Zombie. They at least had that. They had that realistic feel. You know, it might have not felt like Halloween. Like Michael Myers in certain points, but he gave us a hell of a show, man. I was gonna say shit show with those movies, man. Especially two. I have a problem, man, with Halloween two. You guys know. I don't know why I like watching that shit, that bullshit. There's something about. Oh, for sure. You know what, AB James? Halloween 6 has grown on me a lot. At one point, it was the worst one in my list, the worst one in the series for me. Uh, but it's grown on me. It's not like I think it's still kind of a dumb movie when it comes to like the storyline, when it comes to all that. Like you said, the cold aspect, stupid. I hate it. I still hate it. But I think that Michael, the Halloween 6 Michael, is one of my favorites for sure. Of course, that's George P. Wilbur. Rest in peace. He did play him in Halloween 4. Uh, yeah, definitely one of my favorite versions of Michael for sure. The Halloween 6, and I think that's what made, and I think that's why it's grown on me. I grown out to like it more because it has that was 95, right? 95, 96. It has that, 90s feel. This was before Scream. You guys gotta remember that. This was before Scream, before H2O. H2O is a complete ripoff of Scream. Halloween 6, you could say didn't really resonate with people because, didn't really go nowhere. Like let's say Halloween 6 came out but Scream never came out. I know for damn we I know for damn sure we wouldn't have Halloween H2O. Who knows where the series would have gone if it wasn't for Scream. Especially after 6, because yes, I think 6 was a flop. uh it was a major flop since back then. If anything, like I said, like me, people throughout the years grown out to like it. But yeah, but it's still not one of my favorites. But yeah, I do agree. It's definitely one of the better Michaels and stuff like that. Oh yeah, AB James. If you look at it from that perspective, yeah, for sure. I've actually, like I said, I've grown out to like it, and that's how I look at it now. Donald Pleasance, Donald Pleasance is in there. At first I would hate this movie. Like I said, it was my least favorite. You got Jamie dead in the first 10 minutes. Michael's having her baby. Like what? Like what is this? But like you said, stupid movie, stupid storyline. But like I said, there is a lot of good things in there, man. Like I said, the vibe, uh, cinematography, the atmosphere. You feel like it's Halloween. The kills are pretty good. The Michael's pretty good. The mask is pretty good. So yeah, stuff like that. But like I said, there's the issues, the baby aspect, the cult. Give me a second, guys. I watched Beetle 2. Oh yeah, I know. Oh yeah, I know they just came out like a week ago, I think, with the Beetlejuice 2 trailer. I haven't seen it, man, but I think I saw a few pictures of like Michael Keaton and stuff like that. Oh yeah, the Evil Dead movies, Joseph, I recommend them. They're pretty good, especially the first one. I hear Legend of the Boogeyman, my favorite horror movie. Oh yeah, man, 2023 had a good run. Had a good run. A lot of good movies that came out, man, for sure. Oh yeah, man, that Pet Cemetery remake, I've only seen it once, and I don't remember it at all, man. But yeah, I didn't care about it either, man. I just couldn't. I couldn't like. I was watching it, but I wasn't really into it, man. Like it was all over the place, dude. It felt weird, dude. Like the characters, the performances, you don't connect to them like you did in the original. You know what I mean? For sure. Boogie, and you know what, Boogie? That's a really good way to look at Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. Um, that's one thing too that has always like been kind of funny is how they, for Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, they made like Loomis this greedy bastard, who, after the horrific events, he wants to, sell out. He wants to like, cash in on the deaths. That's horrible. That's terrible. So yeah, when you look at it that way, like yeah, like I know that's not the Loomis we know, but like I said, it's a remake. So they could go wherever with it. It's not. It's a whole different thing. It's not a remake from the original Halloween 2. So that's what I liked about it. Like those different things they did. Like there's a lot of weird shit. I didn't the white horse shit, all that. Um, but like that aspect when it comes to Loomis, I thought that was like it's fucked up. It's a horrible thing, but you could say it adds to the drama of the story. Oh, that's crazy, Unstable Freak. I did not know that. I did not know that. Damn, that would have been insane, dude. A crow movie, Devil's Reject style. That's crazy, man. I think that's like a super fan of the Crows, like Biggest Dream or something, you know. 2018 tackle drawn the city way. Yeah, you're right, Boogie. You know, and you know what? Also, I didn't like. Of course, you know, like in 2018, they kind of like the daughter and then granddaughter. They kind of look at her like this crazy woman. Um, but like I said, none of that. Like they did display her trauma, her paranoia. You know, by her setting traps, her with shotguns and all this. I thought that was kind of silly, man. You know, I don't know. I just feel it wasn't like the trauma, the trauma isn't really resonated with the audience, you know. So I don't know. It was just weird. It felt didn't really feel like you know. It just didn't feel realistic. You know what I mean? I'm not. You know what, Boogie? It's been a while since I seen the producer's cut. I wouldn't be able to tell you what cut is that, but yeah, I know there's the producer's cut and there's the director's cut, the original cut of Halloween 6. Yo, Chippy, what's up, man? We got Chippy up in here, man. Happy Easter, man. Appreciate you tuning in. Hope you're spending a good time, man, on this Sunday. Chill Sunday, man. You know, just at the house, not doing much. Appreciate all of you guys, man, tuning in. Like I said, didn't expect much because like I said, it's Sunday, it's Easter. But yeah, for sure, Joseph. I recommend it, man. Definitely keep going. Keep going, man. Keep going with the videos, you know, with the channel. Never stop. Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah, I know, right? It's April, man. It's April already. That's crazy. Like I said, we're like summer's literally right around the corner, dude. It's literally right around the corner. Yeah, time goes by fast, dude. It's crazy. It's great, dude. I just remember barely being January, dude. Barely getting into the new year. It's crazy, man. Are you gonna watch Deadpool and Wolverine? I don't think so, man. I'm not the biggest fan. That stuff doesn't really grab my attention like that, to be honest with you guys. But yeah, I mean it's cool. It's cool that they're definitely, you could say, gravitating towards the fans. You know, they're getting, you could say, their classic look or whatever. That's something they've been really looking forward to. You know, Wolverine and Deadpool. So yeah, I'm pretty sure the fans are loving it, man. Fans are loving it, but no, I haven't watched that one either, man. I haven't watched Godzilla, the new Godzilla one, the new Godzilla versus Kong. What is it? Part 2 of Godzilla versus Kong. Haven't seen it, man. I haven't seen the first one. Oh yeah, man. Oh, I think Joseph. I think that was explained. I know there was controversy behind all that. Um, you know, people were making like a huge deal because of that one scene in the teaser trailer with the girl, which I think it's gonna be. I think that scene, people were making like this big old deal because you know Terrifier might, in the teaser trailer it makes it look like Terrifier, like, Art is gonna kill the little girl, and people were making a big deal out of it, and that's not even the case. From what I heard, I think they had to spoil it due to the controversy. I think that's gonna be like a dream sequence. I think of Sienna from the second movie. It's gonna be like a dream of hers or something. So yeah, I really don't see it happening, especially on on a major release Christmas horror movie. I don't think they're gonna kill the girl. I just don't see it. Oh, Thinner, yeah, man, underrated. I do agree. That's definitely one of Stephen King's classics, man. Definitely got to rewatch it. I think I have it on DVD. Um, a lot of good ones, man. Silver Bullet, Pet Cemetery, the original. I really do like the original Creep Show, man. One of my favorites. Yeah, but you know what, Chippy? I'm really looking forward to it too. I thought it had came out already, dude, but I don't. I think I heard something like that. People, I think we're talking about it. I'm not sure if it's out yet, but I'm really looking forward to it, dude. I think it looks interesting. I think it looks interesting. Like it's definitely one of the very few modern films I'm looking forward to. Um, yeah, it looks interesting, dude. Happy Birthday to Me. Oh yeah, man, that's a classic for sure. The original Happy Birthday to Me. I got movie list. Yeah, it's already came out. Oh really? Yeah, I think it. I think I did hear something like that, man. I'm gonna have to check it out, dude. If I knew, I think I would have gone to see it this weekend. But I wasn't fully sure. But I wasn't gonna be able to because I was busy this weekend. But hell yeah, dude, I gotta check it out then. Gotta check it out. I mean, but from what it looks like, the people they're positive with it, right? Which is a good sign. It is a good sign. Oh yeah, man, X and Pro are pretty good. Yeah, those are uh pretty good modern horror movies. I actually do own those. I don't own a lot of modern horror movies, but those I do. I think A24 is doing a good job with those. I think they're doing the third one right now, right? With Mia Goth, the third movie, and the in that storyline. Not only modern but original as well. Yeah, man. You know what? And I think that's what a lot of movies really need. Originality. That's one thing a lot of movies lack. So yeah, when it comes to that, definitely it's a good sign, dude. It's a good sign. Sting, yeah, I haven't heard of Sting, man. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out, man. I think yeah, the trailer's out. I'm gonna check it out, man. But yeah, there's a lot of good titles, man. Uh, what was it? Late Night with the Devil. Where are you, Chippy? Uh, yeah, Late Night with the Devil. What was the other one? Violent Nature, something like that. Um, a lot of good stuff, man. A lot of good stuff. Like I said, I think since last year, the genre's been doing pretty good. Been doing pretty good. You know, it really is coming. You could say back on board. You know, uh, you could say different horror movies have been successful in the past year or so. So I think we're getting a lot more, man. I think we're getting a lot more. I really hope with a lot of these new releases, it just spawns more movies to come after that. You know what I mean? Can't wait for the wannabe Jason movie I sent you. Yeah, man. You know what? I don't even know if it's like I really got those vibes, dude. You know what? When I saw that trailer, I got like Jason vibes and I got Leatherface vibes. It's funny, dude. It's funny, just because of that, it made me interested. If just because I saw that, it made me watch. It made me watch the whole thing. But yeah, man. I mean, hey, I think they gotta do it, man. They gotta do it. Jason isn't doing anything, man. So are they getting to a point they're doing rip off Friday the 13th movies? That's crazy. That's crazy. But hey, like I said, it looks from the trade, it looks solid. I really hope it has a good storyline behind it. Like we mentioned, originality and stuff like that. I could kind of see it being, you know, s- stuff we've seen before. But I don't know. There's definitely always some hope. There's definitely always hope, and with that one too, man. It gave me like old school vibes. Like those old school horror movie vibes. So I'm always looking forward to that. You know what I mean? Phobia. I don't think I haven't think I've seen that one, man. Violent Nature seems interesting. Yeah, man, it really does. I'm really looking forward to it. Imagine that became Jason's enemy. Oh man, I think that would be that would be some shit. I think with this Violent Nature movie, uh, I think it could be the beginning of something great, man. It could be the beginning of something major to come. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. Definitely, his cousin. It might end up being his lost cousin or something, dude. Because yeah, watching that trailer, dude, it like we mentioned, Saturday the 14th type of things. But yeah, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah, you know what? I've always looked Hatchet, Victor Crowley movies. Those movies always reminded me, and I know it's Kane Hodder. Ironically, I feel like those they kind of I don't know if it was intentionally, but those really do feel like Friday movies to me. You know, I don't know. Sounds of Freedom, for sure, man. I definitely will check it out, man. It was a tough movie to watch. Oh, it's a new movie. It's a new movie or what? Oh, 2023. Child, interesting, man. I think I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna look forward to it. While it was not a horror movie, it was difficult to see. Interesting, man. So, like, yeah, just based on the title, I could only imagine. That's crazy. I might look it up, man. I might look it up after this. But yeah, I know there's a lot of shit kind of tough to go through. Especially when it has to do with real circumstances, man. Like real shit that that's going on. That makes the world go round. It's crazy. Yeah, you know what, Chippy? As terrible as it sounds, dude, as horrible as it sounds, it I bet it's a tough watch, man. I bet it's a tough watch. Honestly, I don't really know too much about that whole thing. I know, yeah, it's one of the major issues in the world going on, man. So hey, I think it's a good. They're giving the general people a look of how terrible and fucked up the world is, man. It's crazy. It's based on a true story. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, man. I could only bet, man. What kind of film it is? Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah. I mean, hope you guys are having a good Easter, man. Like I said, I think I'm gonna start calling it a wrap, man. Appreciate you guys tuning in, man. Like I said, Easter for me was a chill one. Not really celebrated. Just another Sunday for me, man. Here at the house, a chill one. And yeah, I just wanted to hop on here, man. Say what's up to you guys. Say happy Easter to you guys. Like I said, talk about few of the things I will be dropping in in the next few days. Uh, the unboxing and the Jason Goes to Hell version 2 costume test. So I can't wait to show you guys that, man. I can't wait for you guys to see that. Like I said, definitely we'll continue the other cosplays I um I am currently working on as well. AC in the theater will stop working out of nowhere. The screen will stop working. Light would not turn off. Wow, that that's crazy, man. You can create. David Gordon Green stepped. Yeah, man. That was funny. That was funny. That he stepped away. It's like that's dumb, dude. Like I don't know. Like I don't know if it ruined his career or what, man. But hey, it's like I don't know, dude. It's just uh, it's a stupid thing, dude. Like I haven't seen Exorcist Believer. Mm, like I said, dude, they spend like millions on the fucking on the rights on the licensing for them to make this freaking trilogy. I don't even know if it might happen, man. I ordered the knife from Laid to Rest, Killer Mask Studios. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Appreciate you tuning in, man. Have a good. Likewise, Joseph. Like I said, appreciate you all of you guys who tuned in, man. You should make a video on the process of making your cosplay. Chippy? Do you mean kind of like a You could say kind of like a tutorial, kind of like how I put it together? Is that what you mean? Um, I kind of thought about it. You know what? With there was a few with some of these upcoming cosplays I have coming. I'm thinking of like doing, and it might be in the same costume test video, like before the costume test plays, like show you guys, the costume up close and kind of give you guys insight of the cosplay and stuff like that. I've done that with a few cosplays in the past. Give you guys like a closer look before the costume test. I might do that. um you could just so some of you guys kind of have more insight. I know some of the cosplays, some of the costume tests I've done, they're usually just the costume test. You guys only see them, me being worn, being in, the moment, being in the scene of the costume test or whatever the case may be. So yeah, you know what, Chippy? I think that's a good idea because I know a lot of people could, yeah, help. Yeah, it would help other people, by me giving them insight. And my costume tests, my cosplays, and you guys would definitely tell with all of them. Excuse me. Um, my cosplays, of course, are budget friendly. I don't really do the whole high quality and stuff. You guys know, it's homemade stuff, for fun and stuff like that. Always try 100%. Try my best to go for movie accuracy and stuff like that. Of course, but it's definitely always on the budget. These cosplays are done with custom made stuff, officially licensed masks. So yeah, it's budget friendly cosplay. So I think that's what
I think attracts to the audience, to the horror fans. You know, it could kind of make it easier for them. If they're trying to put gamble into the whole cosplays and stuff like that. So it's definitely a good idea, Chippy. Think I might do that, man. You know, everyone has different techniques. Yeah, yeah. There's different ways to do it for sure. Like I said, many times, a lot of cosplays I've done. Truly not my best for sure, but I've always tried to give you guys like an idea. For example, this next one I'm about to drop, man. This Jason Goes to Hell version 2. It's an updated version. It's definitely updated than the first version, but of course I still plan on working on this for a version 3. You know, updated a bit more. You know, yeah, yeah, for sure. So yeah, I think I definitely will be doing that. Just so you guys could kind of see, from the outside looking in, take a look at how it's done, how it's being done, how it's being created, and it could kind of motivate you guys and help you guys um, with some techniques, with some different methods and stuff like that. I go for the easy route, even though that could be kind of challenging at times. But it's all patience, man. It's all patience for sure. But yeah, I mean, I can't wait for you guys to see these new projects coming soon. Like I said, probably tomorrow or within the next few days, I will be dropping the unboxing. It's a special unboxing, longer than my average unboxings. It's 2 items, and it's gonna be a great one, man. For the Scream fans, I think the Scream fans are really gonna love it. So that's gonna be pretty much it, you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. Stay tuned for more videos. Got some more good shit coming, man. So stay up, you guys. Hope you guys had a good Easter, had a good Sunday. Hope you guys have have a good start of your week, and definitely you guys take care. Take care. Peace out. Happy Easter, you guys. Michael Myers signing out.